In Creo Parametric, you can create walls in a sheet metal part. Let's take a look at creating the first wall in a new part. If you take a look at my ribbon, most of the commands are grayed out. Probably the two most common ways of creating the first wall in a sheet metal part are the planar command and the extrude command. Let's use extrude. I click on that, and in the tooltip attached to my mouse pointer, it is telling me to select a plane or planar surface as the sketching plane or to select a sketch. I don't have a sketch. Let me select on the plane called front. I'm now in sketch mode. Let me change to my sketch view, and I'm going to unclutter the screen by turning off the display of coordinate systems and planes, and then left click on the background. For my sketch, I'm going to make 3 lines. You can access the line command from the ribbon, but a quicker way of getting to the command is by holding down the right mouse button. And that will bring up a pop-up menu. From this menu, I can select the line tool, and I'll start by letting the line snap onto this sketch reference. I'll drag it down till it snaps to the intersection of the sketch references. Drag it out here, that's good, and then drag it upwards. I'm going to let it snap to being the same length as the first line. So that's good. When I'm done sketching lines, I can just hit the middle mouse button a couple times, and that takes me out of line creation mode. I have a couple of weak dimensions on the screen. Those are suggestions from Creo Parametric. I'm happy with those dimensions, the type of dimensions, but I'm not happy with the values. So I'm going to double click on this dimension and change its value. I want that to be a value of 50. And then this one, I want this one to be bigger. After I drag it out, let's change this to a value of 400. And then let me bring everything back into the middle of the screen. That is good. I'm happy with my sketch. To get out of sketch mode, I can click on the green check mark, but you can also get to the green check mark by holding down the right mouse button. Here is the same command from the pop-up menu. Now I am in part mode. Let me rotate the model using the middle mouse button, and I'll use shift and middle mouse button to drag it. And so right now we have our depth. It's going on one side. If you want to change it, you can click on this drop-down list to change to a symmetric depth, but you can also get to that from the right mouse button in the graphics area. I will hold down the right mouse button and then choose for the side 1 depth, symmetric. Then I want to change this dimensional value. I will double click on it and punch in the new number that I want. Let's see, there are some corners or some bends automatically placed on the corners. If I go to the Options tab, we can see that the bends were automatically added, but it is using the part thickness. I want to change that. I want to use a value of 12 instead. Now you can see the bends a little bit better. And then for the thickness, well, this thickness, I want to use a thickness instead of 1, so I will plug that number in. I'm happy with this. Let's hit the check mark in order to complete the feature. And let me just drag everything right over into the middle and zoom in. And so in that way, I have created my first sheet metal wall in the model. Because we do have some geometry, you'll notice that a bunch more commands are now available in the ribbon.